Trady did an interview with Vlad where Vlad asked him if he felt that Tupac stole Snoop's shine when he came to Death Row, and Trady said he didn't feel that he did. I wanted to get your thoughts on that question on if you feel like when Tupac arrived that he took the spotlight or the shine from Snoop.
I think it was eventually starting to happen, but it hadn't happened as of September. I mean of July. Could always tell y'all, even at the House of Blues concert, who closed the show? And that was Snoop. Now, of course, if Dollfather would have came out, we would have heard that production on Dollfather. I don't think Pac would have probably let Snoop put that Dollfather album out like that. I think he would have been like, after they heard the final version, I think they would have probably pulled the Dollfather album. That's how bad of an album I think the Dollfather was, personally. Now, it could be also that, him and Pac's album came out a week apart, and that could have took some of the shine from Snoop, in my opinion, because Machiavelli did much better than Tupac. I'm sorry, than Snoop songs on the Dogfather. Even the singles. And Snoop was there to work those singles and do the radio promotion and do videos and stuff. Where Pac was only able to do really to Live and Die LA music video for Machiavelli. As far as personalities, of course, Tupac's personality outshined anyone in the music business because of how he was. That dude was personable. He had charm, charisma. He had that Black Panther training. He had that street knowledge from hanging around Big Syke and now, and later on those mob dudes, and the Oakland dudes, and New York and Baltimore dudes. I mean, that dude was well traveled. He had his surroundings by all different type of cultures and people. He had did a little bit of prison time. I mean, the stuff that man experienced and did in 25 years on this earth, just those things alone. Y'all just don't know that the experience, and then also in the music business. I mean, in the movie world that he did, working with those type of actors that he actually worked with. So that would be my take on why Tupac's personality and his charisma was over everyone's that's in the business. Just the things that Tupac, the experience that he went through in life at the age of 25 and in the 90s, other than Michael Jackson, I don't think it was any star that was bigger than Tupac Shakur at that point. Now, I always say Snoop was a bigger rap star, or his music was known, and he was known worldwide more because of his music at that point, but that was just music. But that wasn't in the streets. That wasn't on the East Coast, and that wasn't in the movie business and stuff like that. Tupac was a superstar by far over Snoop Dogg in 1996. And then we know what he did later on. I mean, Tupac still in 2024, I don't even think Drake resume, I can't think of anyone whose resume is still today better than Tupac Shakur's resume as far as being in prison, which is not a big thing, but it's a thing because it's a different part of learning or education that we have to go through. In the movie business, who have starred, you may say LL Cool J and stuff like that, but other than LL, who has starred in more movies than Tupac? Okay, you'll say Ice Cube, maybe, okay. But their movies and acting career may be bigger than Tupac's was with, the 5 movies that he did. But I don't think their music and their music career can come up to their street credibility. These guys only know regionally. You got Baltimore want to claim Tupac. You got New York want to claim Tupac. You got Oakland that would fight you for Tupac. And then you got towards the end Compton or the mob that will fight you about Tupac. Can y'all tell me what Ice Cube neighborhood is named? Really, where he's from? Y'all just say South Central LA. Most of y'all think Ice T was born in LA. Ice T from New, and still to this day from New Jersey. So I get the question, and I get where people say, that Tupac hadn't outshined Snoop and all of that. I get it. Because musically, I agree. He eventually did, especially after the Dollfather came out and Machiavelli came out, but not before, not when you put everything together, meaning his acting career, meaning his street life, his thug image, his market ability, his movies, his music. Now, it'd be hard for me to put Drake, Eminem, even 50 Cent on what he's doing in the movie business over Tupac. Jay-Z maybe gets him on the management side because of what he did with, with the touring and all of that and doing with the NFL currently and all of that. But look who names he still mentioned with. 50, who we know doing things. Puffy, who had his little brief run. And even Jay-Z. And Ice Cube. You can still debate, and LL Cool J, you can still debate and have an argument with Tupac where his career pretty much stopped in 1996 to what these gentlemen are doing in 2024. So, musically, Trey D's right, but if you want to take musically out, and other than Q, and maybe Jay-Z, who can we even say family-wise? Because a lot of those guys, and I didn't even mention Dr. Dre, but we know Dre is only, did it on the technology side. I don't think any of his music can hold up to Tupac, and I definitely know his acting career can't. But, hey, Tupac, if we had to make a list, would definitely be just from his little career from 91 to 96 would still outreign a lot of the guys in the urban rap genre, in my opinion. And that would be my take on that. And I understand the question was really basic, and I took it a little deeper, where they just really was talking about musically. But I know I took it a little deeper. But musically, they probably was neck to neck until Dogfather came out and Machiavelli came out.
Before Tupac came around, did Suge and Snoop ever hang the way Tupac and Suge hung out?
Not to my knowledge, no. The person that was really around Suge a lot before Tupac came around was Danny Boy, if I'm keeping it real. He was the artist that Suge would take places and give exposure to, as you see with him on the stage, being with him on the stage and stuff like that. Snoop has always had his own entourage, and Suge had his entourage. And the thing about Suge was and almost blend in like one of the big homies. He used to be sitting in first class on the planes, and people would think, what are you, a professional football player? Who are you? The people, I remember I told the story 100 times, but we went to a strip club, and they told the stripper to sit on, the rich guy, the millionaire lap. And, and she was the last person of the five guys who the stripper sat on lap. Because she didn't have no idea who Suge Knight was. And she sat on a bunch of broke nigga laps. And the comedian laughed, or the DJ, the host laughed and said, "You sit on every broke nigga lap in here except the rich one. You could have had a chance to sit on the rich nigga lap." I mean, that's how it was. That's why I honestly believe it became Suge Knight and Death Row, because Suge had a hard time getting noticed. And what good is it to be rich and single if you can't pull the hotties or the groupies? Is what I experienced that started kind of bothering me.